This morning's guest is all Italian, but he's proud to be an American. Who is he? You'll meet him coming up next on All American People. Good morning. Welcome to All American People. This morning we're at the 5-time Italian Restaurant of the Year, Villa Romana. We're focused on an interesting life and a fascinating person, Claudio Montrosse. Good morning, Claudio.
Good morning. How are you?
What a thrill to get you in to kick off the week.
Yeah, nice to see you again. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And of course, to be here at Villa Romana, where we kicked off the show 5-6 months ago, and we're going to wrap up the week with your little brother, who I think you say is your big brother in many ways.
Yeah, my big brother in many ways. Yes.
Many ways.
Yeah, I'm the little brother. I still got a little bit of black hair. My brother got a white hair.
He's got
gray.
a lot of white.
Yes,
that's exactly right.
Yeah, you're going to be the end of the weekend here.
It'll be great.
Friday. Yeah,
to
great.
wrap up the week with Ronaldo. And what a thrill to get you in, and of course to highlight.
I really appreciate it.
Your family, your longtime ties to the U.S., and of course, you're getting your American citizenship back in, was it 1977?
1977, October 25th, 1977. I became American citizen legally. I was in here. I should be American citizen since birth because my father born and raised in this country.
Your father was born and raised in?
Yeah, his name is John Montrosse. They changed his name because the last name, real name is Monterosso. And they changed the last name to Montrosse, and he born in Dorchester, Virginia, in Wazee County. It's southwest of Virginia.
Right.
And his father was a general superintendent for the coal mine in the southern region, and that's where he born. But
you grew up. You spent much of your early life in Rome.
Oh yes, I was born and raised in Rome. I went to school in Rome. I was a school called Don Bosco, which a very, very beautiful school. I remember, and it's still there. All the buildings in Rome, usually they're still there after 500 years. Even look at the Colosseum. 2,000 years, over 2,000 years, still up. I do have a good memory about my class, my school, even my college. I went to see my college 2 years ago when I was in Italy. I called just north of the Fiumicino, the international airport.
Right.
They call a little city called Santa Marinella. It's right now on the Tirreno Sea, and it overlooked the sea. A beautiful place. There was my college here, and I went to visit them.
That is amazing,
I have a fond memory.
And your little brother or big brother, your older brother, your younger brother, we never know about Ronaldo, as you said, because he's got white hair. He and your sister-in-law and niece, as well as I believe your daughter, were there not long ago.
Yeah,
Lenny were all there about the same time you went?
Yes, me and Lenny usually want to go together, but Lenny going to go this year.
Right.
She do have she got a school, she got picked up not to go in Italy in school for
get credits.
She going a semester, a semester through University of Tennessee. She go University of Tennessee.
I did not know that. Laney, your youngest daughter, is there at University of Tennessee.
Yeah, she go UT, and she got picked up to go to Italy on a scholarship right there to go in Rome and learn Italian, which she already speaks Italian. For this, for her, going to be easy. Besides, they were going to be between cousins, aunts, and little second cousin. She gonna be home. Especially, she love Italy. She love Rome. The first time we went to Rome, we went to see the Colosseum, and she was outside the Colosseum. And another so she walked. In Rome they got it called San Pietrini. The San Pietrini, they are like a little corn, made like a corn rock, put in the sand. It's still there from 2,000 years ago. And she walked there, right one of the pillars right there. She kneeled down on her knees. She started to cry. She said, "Daddy, I belong here." So she was just outside the Colosseum, like something inspired inside.
Wow.
The way she did. And I felt sorry for her, and I was crying too because she felt,
right. Such a
she felt the connection. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the spirit, right there. She said she felt the roar from the lions and the people, the gladiator over there. It's,
Wow.
I mean,
Did any of your other daughters or even your son have that kind of connection to Italy?
yes,
Did
they
feel-
did.
Okay.
Claudio felt as a Roman too. My other two, they feel too same way, but they're not strong like Lenny
Lenny.
and Claudio. Claudio, he told me, well, I do have a Claudio, his birthday was last week, and
Right.
on the 16th, a week ago, and he went to Italy, and he said to me, I want to go back to Italy, I want to stay in Italy. I said, he love it, they love it. Italy is a beautiful country, but it's just a poor country.
Right.
And if you live in the country now, you're okay, because you grow your own tomatoes, this, there. But if you live in Rome, which if you don't got no job, you're going to starve to death.
Right.
And that was the problem, you know. But people live a good life over there. They're very simple.
What prompted you to actually leave Rome and come to the States? And was it 1972?
Well, yes.
Right.
Well, because my father is, like I say, you say
Right,
before,
from
and I say
Virginia.
before, he's from Virginia, and his mom passed away, so I was a couple of brothers, and he said, before I died, I want to see my family, the rest of my family, the way I'm going to know them.
Right.
Because he knows only two of the brothers. The rest of them don't know. The sisters and brothers don't know. And he
Of
come
your
in
aunts and uncles,
Yeah,
right.
he came in here in 1970, and I tried coming here after my daddy. They don't let me come. They say, no, you're going to go there, you're going to stay there. But I do have a proof my daddy's American citizen. He never lost his American citizenship.
Right, right.
But, you know, because I come in here in this country after my 14th birthday, which I was eligible to be American citizen at the time, and I come in here a little bit late, I had to take the oath of allegiance to become American citizen. I went to school.
Right.
I learned, you know, who's the first president. And it was a tricky question, which is George Washington. They say, who's our father of the country? George Washington. You know, I mean,
Right.
it's a tricky question, but they ask a question. They talk about the legislative, executive, and judicial system,
Right,
which
sure.
I know. I learn everything about them, and I know pretty good. Once I see something, I learn and I remember forever.
So you got here in 1972, but actually didn't become a citizen until 77.
Yeah,
I'm
77.
going to hold this up so
Yeah,
the
man.
viewers can see, get a sense of the tremendous shot here
Yeah.
of your
Yeah, I
U.S.
could-
citizenship.
You know, I mean, do you have a paper prove you're American citizen?
Other than my birth certificate, I don't have.
But I do have a paper. It's the
That's right.
United States of America. You see,
That
I
is
do have it there.
tremendous, Claudio.
Not too many
and
people
it
got
has
it.
your full name on here. I thought I did well enough just saying Claudio, but it's got Claudio, Antonio, Carlo, Raphael,
Then I got another,
Montrosse.
Maximo Montrosse.
Maximo. Is that right?
Yeah, it's-
I can see that, having been a professional wrestler, that you needed
and-
Maximo in there.
And no fit inside there. These are, you cut the short of my initial.
Now, do Ronaldo and your other sisters all have very long
No,
names?
Rinaldo got it. Rinaldo, Orlando, Rolando.
Rolando.
Yeah, Rinaldo, Orlando, like Orlando, Florida,
Right.
and Rolando with the R.
That's fascinating. Montrosse.
Yeah,
So he
Montrosse.
just had 4 names. You had 6.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, he was the oldest, you know, the youngest. You know?
Listen to that. You got to be careful.
No,
Ronaldo's.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. You do have it on there. That's exactly.
Ronaldo always was under my wings when he was young. I take care of my brother.
Oh, yeah,
For this,
yeah.
we got a long connection, long,
It was just the
long
2 of you
relationship.
boys when there were how many girls?
Yeah,
5 girls.
five girls. We
girls.
lost one of my sisters back in '82. She had an accident back in West Virginia,
Right.
and we said the accident, but you know, we cope with the life. We believe in life. We believe in God. You know what I mean? And it was a time to go.
So-
like my wife, I lost my wife back in 1977. No, 1997. Sorry.
Right.
1997, and you know, I'm here. You know, I mean, I covered the life. You know, good or bad, we covered. And I also lost my son back in 2000,
Claudio.
and we decided to come over here because my girl was. When my wife died, my daughter was only 6 years old, and when my son died in 2000, she only was 9. For this, we decided to come over here because I gave a love for my mom.
Right. Mama
And
Lucia. your
Mama
mother was
Lucia,
here.
Mama Lucia, yes.
Right.
And then my sister-in-law friend, and she called her Auntie Mommy.
Right.
You know, Lenny, you know, she called her Auntie Mommy. And then my brother Rinaldo, the way she was with Italian family, and even my sister Rosina. You know, my
And
youngest
you have
sister.
another sister here.
Yeah, 2 sisters.
That's right.
Anna and Rosina. And mentioned them. And she was speak Italian a little bit. That's how she learned Italian.
Right.
You know, Lenny speak good Italian. You know, I only take it, the first 2 times I take in Italy was like for 30 days altogether. And she was already speaking Italian, for like she knows about.
No.
Oh yeah, Lenny, She's multilingual, and so is I. I speak multilingual, and so is her. But she got more language than me, which to me very unusual. But she learned. She speaks lots of Russian.
Right.
I not say she speaks 100%, but she speaks lots of Russian.
Sure.
She can speak, make a conversation. She speaks Spanish, Italian, and English. For this, I got 4 languages.
She had her grandmother here, Mama Lucia.
Mama
She had
Lucia.
her aunt Anna here.
Yeah.
She had Aunt Rosina.
Rosina.
She had Aunt Fran,
Yeah.
or Aunt Fran,
Yeah,
excuse me.
Zio Rinaldo. Zio Rinaldo.
Zio Ronaldo would
yeah,
be
Zio
uncle.
mean uncle,
Okay,
yeah.
good. And aunt would be
Anto mean Zia.
Sia.
Yeah, Zia is everything. Every word that finish with A is a female in Italy. It's a male. Like
Okay.
Rinaldo, Zio Rinaldo.
Zio
Zio.
Ronaldo. Zio Ronaldo.
Zia,
Right,
Fran.
would be.
Zia, Anna.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
Zia Silvana, you know what I mean?
Rosina,
Rosina, etc., etc.
Silvana,
Yeah. And like I go to Zio Antonio, which is my brother-in-law.
Right.
You know, Zio Rinaldo. See, everything changed the name.
So there was all of the uncles and aunts were right. I mean, virtually everyone was here.
Well, yeah,
except
there
for
wasn't.
Silvana was in,
Silvana and my sister Serafina in Italy with the family,
Right.
which now she's going to connect with the family. Leni.
Laney will be actually studying in Rome.
In Rome, yes, in
In
Rome,
Rome.
yeah, University of Rome. So she got picked, you know, right there. She.
And your other 2 daughters also live in Tennessee.
Yes, correct. One she's going to be a nurse. She just got married 10 days ago, and
Congratulations.
on my not my birthday, but on the day we are born, it's the 13th.
Right.
You see, I born on the 13th, and they want to get married on the 13th, and a future husband, I mean, which is my son-in-law now,
Right.
he proposed and he told her we're going to go on a cruise, but instead they went to Vegas, and they got married in Vegas.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
they got
Son of a
married. They
gun.
got married 10 days ago on May
Friday the
May
13th.
13th.
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
Yeah, they said, but it's a Good Friday for them.
Good Friday
yeah,
for them.
hey,
Yeah.
in Italy, 13 actually is a good day.
Oh, great. Yeah.
In Italy, 17 is a bad day. I don't know why. It's everything in reverse. Because in Italy, we got the soccer game, they play soccer. They got 13 teams. Actually, that 26 team. If you score all the 13 the right way, you make lots of money. It's called Toto. Toto Calcio. And you could win over there. For this, 13 is a great number in Italy.
That is true.
Yeah,
That's
it's a reverse.
fascinating. I
And
did
17
not-
is a bad number.
Okay.
We always been century that way.
But they got married on the 13th. Congratulations.
Yeah, they got married on the 13th, yes. 10 days ago, and they come back, they got a little boy, Kai.
Right.
Kai is almost 4 feet tall. He's only 3 years old.
That is amazing.
He can dunk. I can believe, I saw him on the tape, on the YouTube. He
Yeah.
can dunk, the little boy. I can believe, one hand.
Your grandson.
Yeah, my grandson. Well, his daddy's a professional. He was a professional football player, which arena football, which is, they're tough, play inside the arena.
Oh, yeah,
It's just
sure.
like to play hockey.
Sure.
I mean, they hit you hard, well, because a future wife, my daughter,
Sure.
she was expected Kai. He quit to play football. He thought, his term was finished.
Sure.
And he don't want to renew the contract, and he quit. And he's a school teacher and a coach. He
Tremendous.
coaches football.
There in
And,
Tennessee.
yeah.
And then your other granddaughter.
And my daughter, she teaches. My daughter, she gonna be a nurse. His wife. Now my granddaughter named Heather. She's 12 years old, and his mom, she's a branch manager for Golden Corral.
Right.
It's just like more or less like a district manager, but for the corporation of Golden Corral, because
Sure.
the corporation owns several different businesses.
Oh, yeah.
For this is called branch manager because she's a general manager for the branch.
Right,
itself.
right. That facility. That's tremendous. And then Mike, absolutely. You've got
a very
great extension there in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful they're all in the same area together.
Oh yeah, that way they help each other. Lenny, she stay over Gina's house because
Right.
she's not too far from the University of Tennessee.
Sure.
And I talked to my, like I say, she's gonna go to Italy. My sister Silvana and Fina, they're glad to go over there.
That is
And I talked to them the other day on Skype, which
Skype.
is I see them.
course, yes.
I mean, they're glad that that's coming when Lenny gonna be there.
Oh.
She glad to go over there. Oh yeah, I say yeah, Lenny.
That is
She's
magnificent.
happy. She's in heaven.
Oh, she's got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So all 3 of your girls are there in Tennessee around
Yes.
the Knoxville area.
Yes.
Of course, you've got 2 sisters that are still in Rome and 2
Yes.
sisters, Savannah and Fina,
Yeah.
and then 2 that are right here.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and we kind of this is one reason
everyone
why.
stays kind of close together.
Yeah, this is one reason why me and Rinaldo take a time, every other year, so we go to Italy.
Right.
But they cheated me last year. No son of a gun. Oh yeah.
Your brother cheated
Yeah,
on you last year.
I never forgive him.
Never forgive him, not at all. Even though we're in his place, that's
Oh yeah,
exactly
I
right.
never
He and
forgive
Fran have
him.
done an amazing
I'm gonna go
job.
this year. I'm gonna go 2 times. I'm gonna go this year and next year.
You'll
he
get him
did to me.
back.
I get it back. Yeah.
You'll get him back. I want to bring up your many years of service as a firefighter. When you
Yes.
when you came to the States in '72
Yes.
and went to General Motors.
I
and
was
were
in
there for-
I got in '73. In fact, it was April 23, 1973.
Son of a gun.
I remember date. I remember date like
Yeah, you really do.
like yesterday. And I got hired on April 23rd, 1973, and I became a firefighter. And also I worked through my ranks over there.
Right.
And I was a repairman on the assembly line. And everybody liked my skill, my job. I don't know why, but they liked my personality. And
Sure.
I went up and offered me a job to be a foreman, GM. I went to take a couple classes with them, but then I was interested. But I was assigned to Army for my caucus, which we do have a union over there.
Sure.
And I was on election committee for the union. I'm talking not only on the level, on the local level, but on the general level.
General level. Sure.
Yes, I was on election committee.
Well, you had you had 10 years there in Michigan,
11,
and then almost
yeah.
11 years in
Yeah.
Michigan, almost 20 years from I think you said '82 to
Yeah,
2000
yeah,
in
to
West
the-
Virginia.
West
and now
Virginia,
a good
yes.
decade plus here.
Yes,
And
I was in West Virginia at a restaurant, and like I say, I closed because of my son,
Right, the loss of
everything,
your son,
my son,
the
and
loss of
everything.
your wife.
Just
I
moved
know.
down here, and it's a
great.
bad memory over there. For this, I try to get away from the memory, and I try to give my daughter a good education, or think about her mom, because she was so much involved with her mom,
Close
or
with her
lost
mother.
her mom
Right.
and brother, and she was a concentrator. They be me and her by herself for this. Really,
Right.
I can give it too much attention. The attention she needs.
Sure. Sure.
Because of being a young girl, because she went through so much trauma
Right.
in very short
At
time
age
in her
6
life. Yeah,
and then at age 9.
yeah.
Right.
For this, I took it down here, reverse her life, reverse the situation,
Sure.
and it's right there.
And she became a very successful graduate of Myrtle Beach High School.
Yes, so she was there, and she got set at the University of Tennessee.
Sure.
And
Well, you
yeah.
did do some tremendous things while you were in West Virginia, though.
Yeah.
Even though you experienced some tremendous loss with the loss
Yeah,
of your wife in '97, your son in 2000, you were still very active in the community.
Yes, I was very active in the community over there. I always gave things away to the Salvation Army, this and that, and they did lots of stuff.
Through the restaurant.
Yeah, through the restaurant. There are many, you can ask the people in West Virginia, everybody knows me.
Oh, yeah?
I achieved in 1993. I was actually 1992. I got picked by the state, West Virginia, by the governor to be on the sesquicentennial anniversary of Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Is
I
that
was on the
right?
committee for the state of
Yes.
West Virginia.
500-year,
500-year
1492 to
anniversary.
1992.
I was on the sesquicentennial committee, which was a very small group. We organized the Discovery of America by
Sure.
Christopher Columbus.
Right.
Then I went. Then in 1993, I got invited by the White House, by the President of the United States,
Right.
which is Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton.
Sure.
And I was there on the White Lawn, me and my wife. We talk about the health insurance for the people of
Right.
United States, for all the people in the United States, like socialized there. But they never went through. But it was a good program, which it was a very interest, not only for the devil, but it was interesting for me, and it was an honor for me to be in the White House.
Oh,
But many
yes.
people been in the White House.
Absolutely.
United
I can't
States,
even
they got-
imagine.
Yeah, they got 300 million people in the United States, and I'm one of the 300 million people go over there. How many people? We're not going to fit the United States. So all my life, nobody going to fit 300 million people go to the White House. No way.
That
No
is
way.
in-
For this, it's an honor,
That was
and I'm very
incredible.
proud to be there. I don't care who the president was.
Sure.
To me, say then in 1997, over the year too, I got a citizens the year through the Rotary. I do have it through the Civitan.
Right.
I do have recognized I'm a member of Vietnam Veterans of America.
Vietnam Veterans of America.
American.
I
I
did
do
not
have
know
so
that.
many. I do have so many awards from them. Very beautiful people. I love them. In fact, I wear a hat all the time, recognizing my Vietnam veteran, my first lieutenant stripe.
Sure.
I do have. I'm
So
first
you were in the
lieutenant.
service for how long?
Well, I was in CAPA, which is it's a voluntary United States Air Force,
Okay.
which I did a search and rescue.
Right.
I did it for 29 years, and
Wow.
I became a first lieutenant in 76. I think.
did not
I was
know
a
that.
second lieutenant, then I became a first lieutenant.
Followed in your father's
yeah.
footsteps there.
Well, I was a ground team leader first, and ground team leader is you're in command in all group.
Sure.
We do have a unit citation. I got a unit citation, and I did a lot of stuff for 29 years. I was also many times when I did a SAR. We do SAR, which means search and rescue
Right.
test. We set up a base, and many times I was a base commander.
I did not know that,
Yes, I was
Claudio.
base
All these
commander.
things that folks hear that you're a professional wrestler, they don't know
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
I'm a
They hear-
professional,
and of
yeah.
course, more importantly, recently, having
Yeah.
graduated from the Citizens Police Academy here in the
Yes,
city of
and
Myrtle Beach.
Yes, Myrtle Beach.
Share with viewers a little about the
Yeah.
significance. We've only got a few minutes, and so I wanted to make sure we had the opportunity to highlight your service
Yes.
here in the Citizens Police Academy. What was that all about?
The police academy, what they do, the police in near Myrtle Beach, they share the personal, the personal job
Right.
with the people near Myrtle Beach to not more or less to teach, but to make the people overview what they do on a daily basis.
Sure.
This I mean, if they got a crime, they're going to take you down a lab. They show you the shooting range. They show the canine. They show the beach patrol, what they do. They got people come in. Every police officer involved in, like a DUI demonstration. They make you wear some kind of sort of goggle. They make you walking on a straight line. You can never walk. they give you a goggle for one drink and a goggle for 3 drinks.
Oh,
And
my
they
Lord.
kind of
Yeah.
blurry. I try. I one step. I went right to the right. No way. No, I can even drink. I don't drink anyway. For these, maybe for some people drink and it's okay.
Sure.
You're going to be able to drive a car, and they tell you how to stop at the car. Then they make you do a little zigzag, so many minutes. I mean, it's a very interesting. They show you, talk to you about the drug, talk to you about terrorism. I mean, the guys,
Sure.
the guys, the shoe men, the shoe terrorists.
Right.
I never know before, but I learned a great deal about the guy, how the guy.
Right.
I don't want to share because I want the people go over there, and they want to know. They sign up on the Citizen
Sure.
Police
Well,
Academy.
I'm sure you were more or less handpicked for that.
Yeah,
That's,
it's Sergeant Crosby. Joy Crosby is one of the main instructor, along with the Lieutenant Chestnut, Lieutenant Brown, and Corporal Miller, which is a shooting range, and then I do have other people. They teach
Sure.
you, and
Chief Gall, I'm sure.
yeah,
was very
they show them. They show all kinds of things. The canine out of bay. These they out of sniffer drug. These all.
Must have been tremendous.
Yeah, it's they make you drive the police car.
Surely something, and this is just for citizens of the residents of the city of Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, no, it's all over the
Okay.
whole county. You can be participant too. It's only it's a 10-week course. It's 2 hours. It's 2 hours. 2 hours every Monday night.
Right.
A night time from 7 to 9, and you graduate after 10 weeks. But they make you write it down what you did from the first week all the way to 10 weeks.
That is incredible.
The sneaky way, they don't ask you the first day, they ask you the last day to bring you back in. Now, you have to remember everything they know back then, but my memory is very wise,
Oh, yeah.
and I remember everything.
You're a steel trap. It is amazing.
Once I do one thing, I do I remember, like the picture. I make a picture in here, frame for my brother, and my family.
Yes,
And
here
my
at the
time when
restaurant.
because I'm home, I like to keep myself busy all the time, and that's what I do.
Claudio, what has been the best part for you about having moved to the States literally 40 years ago, almost 40 years ago? What's been the best part of having been here?
Well, I'm gonna say something prior to thinking about coming over here. When my father came in this country in 1970, I said goodbye to my father, to not see him again as a citizen of the United States, or as a permanent citizen of the United States. I thought goodbye as a father, and then maybe coming here visiting him, and everything. And my thinking was to be in Italy and live in Italy. I was a nurse in a hospital at the time, and I had a good job. And I got several skills. I'm an Porsche interior decorator. I made some benches in here. I made all the stuff you saw in here, the Julius Caesar, the other frames in here. But I was thinking I'm never going to see my father as a medical citizen, as a permanent resident of the United States, and as a only tourist, as a visitor to this country.
Right.
But as my father came in this country, all the time I go by, my mind changed everything. I'm very strong in mind, but there was one thing about I got weak about not see my father. I was miss my father at the time.
That's
For this,
wonderful.
and as I come over here, and I know the opportunity. Then it was you make more money in here than there. Now it's a little bit different. Now the euro is lots of money. The dollar is you get €100 for 150 dollar for this. The dollar is it's less value than the euro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Before was different. It was the other way around, and now it's there.
Well, that's tremendous, and thank you for explaining that. But more importantly, the opportunity to be with your father and your family here
Yeah,
was very special.
there was one of the
Yes.
reasons why it make me come in this country, and I
That's
had a
tremendous.
skill.
Yes.
When I come in here, because I can.
Thank you again for being with
Thank
us
you
this
very
morning.
much.
Sorry to cut you off, Claudio.
No,
I just want to
no,
make sure we
beautiful.
can
Anytime.
wrap. Stay
Anytime.
tuned for a
Thank
little
you.
more with Claudio Montrosse coming up next.
Thank you.
I hope that Claudio's love of the country, the love of his children, the love of his grandchildren, the love of all of his family came across to you as special as it came across to me. An amazing man who continues to make a difference every day, whether here, wherever he is, he's making a difference. Claudio Montrosse.
Thank you very much.